Peace and love, Lexi with the sister lots. Hey, rich cousin. Y'all know what time it is. Happy full moon in Scorpio, baby. Okay, this energy is intense, baby. Yes, okay. Come on in. Relax. Sit back. Peace and love, rich family. Let some of this energy circulate. Okay. This Scorpio full moon is extremely intense. Divine, yes. Mine's tomorrow, the 13th. So peace and love, rich family. Happy full moon in Scorpio. Okay, every full moon and every new moon, we go live right here in the Hood Sanctuary, and we get your moon scopes. How will this moon affect your moon? Yes, your moon is responsible for your intuition, how you give and receive love, how you regulate emotions, your nervous system. So we're going to tap in. This is an all signs moon scope. Hey, rich cousin, welcome in. Welcome to Moon Scopes, rich family. This is a free lunar offering to my rich cousins. To my subscribers of the Hood Sanctuary, under this full moon, you get your individual moon scope as well. Y'all know I appreciate y'all. Come on in. Okay. Take some deep breaths. Relax. This Scorpio energy is extremely intense. Okay. You could be feeling anxiety coming from out of nowhere. Okay. Restlessness coming out of nowhere. Ashe. Emotions resurfacing. Absolutely. Because this Scorpio full moon, no matter our sign, is giving us the opportunity for transformation, rebirth, and alchemy, my love. So welcome in, rich cousins. Make sure you guys come in with liking and sharing and commenting on the live. Beautiful way to donate to the Hood Sanctuary. But we're going to let TikTok do what it do. Okay? We're going to let TikTok do what it do. I appreciate you, Glow by Janae. How y'all feeling under this Scorpio full moon? Have y'all been experiencing any anxiety? Have y'all been experiencing any restlessness? Have y'all been experiencing any emotional triggers? Hey, Jazzy Unique, welcome in, rich cousin. Come on in, baby. Come on in, catch a vibe. Yes. Y'all know every full moon and new moon, we get the moon scopes in the Hood Sanctuary. It's just a lunar offering where we tap into the moon signs for all signs, my love. Get some intentions that you can set, right? Get some rituals that you can do. And of course, get your own card pull for that sign, all right? This is a free offering. Just come in here and show some love. Like, share, comment, engage with one another. I woke up feeling powerful today, but the days prior, lots of emotional triggers and anxiety, huh? That's a sign, rich cousin, that you work through it. Beautiful sign that you work through it. Yes, yes. Okay. I'm doing all the Reiki today. All right. I'm doing all the Reiki. Energy is always transferable. All right. Through all times, space, and dimensions. You know, before I go, I went live, right? Through all times, space, and dimensions. You know, before I go, I went live today. I felt anxiety out of nowhere. I'm like, where is this anxiety coming from? And I remember it's a full moon in Scorpio. And this moon is intense. Also, you guys can learn during full moons and new moons, if you document how you feel and the experiences that you have and the intentions that you set, you'll be able to see if you are moon tolerant. All right? You'll be able to see if you moon tolerance. Everyone is not moon tolerance. Some people go through tremendous emotional and spiritual, mental breakdowns during full moons. Stormy, you got your divorce. Congratulations, rich cousin. Congratulations. Welcome in. Stormy got her divorce. That's a win for you, right, rich cousins? Right, Stormy? We celebrating that. That's a win for you, right? That's a win. Yes, yes. That's a win, rich cousin. Absolutely. She said, thank you. It's up from here. Okay, absolutely. The only way is up. All right, so we're going to come in and get our moon scopes for all signs. Huh? No, she don't get off till 5. So, you know, there's going to be a little traffic anyway. 5:07. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. It's a win. Absolutely. How my Scorpios doing, okay? Under this Scorpio full moon, baby, all right? This Scorpio full moon will be affecting my fixed signs. So, you know, my Scorpios, my Leos, my Aquariuses, and my Taurus feel this energy the most, y'all. This energy is super intense. And you can alchemize it to the best of your benefit as well. All right. So this is some beautiful energy. So we're going to come in and, you know, we're going to tap in on moon scopes. I'm definitely trying to get TikTok. I don't know what's been going on, you know what I'm saying, with TikTok. I don't know what's been going on with social media, but you know what I'm saying, that ain't up to me. You know, no weapon formed shall prosper. I just want to make sure I give my rich cousins time to slide through. Because this social media, baby, okay, it ain't been sociable-ly. Yes, yes. We starting off with Scorpio, too. We starting off with the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio, this your full moon, baby. This your full moon, Scorpio, okay? So, y'all, we going to get an intention. You're going to get an affirmation. And we're going to pull a card on how this full moon in Scorpio can bring transformation, can bring metamorphosis, and can bring change in our life, okay? Peace and love, Superior 444. This is not the time, my love. At this time, I am doing moon scopes, where I tap into the moon energy and get a moon reading for all signs, okay? But definitely another time, another place, another hour, we can definitely tap into that, Superior. No worries, my love. No worries. You didn't know what you're apologizing for. I appreciate you. Peace and love, rich family. Welcome in. Happy full moon in Scorpio. How my Scorpios doing? Huh? How my Scorpios doing? How we feeling? You know, you can have Scorpio anywhere in your chart and you definitely will be feeling this energy, okay? This Scorpio full moon, because Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, is extremely intense, transformational, can be a little chaotic, all right? Brings up feelings of anxiety. You might get worried out of nowhere. The veil is extremely thin, you know, so communication with the supernatural, with your ancestors, with spirits that vibrate on a higher frequency than us are very, very likely, my love. So we're going to tap into this energy on this beautiful full moon in Scorpio. Peace and blessings to all my rich cousins pulling up on this beautiful full moon, baby. You could have been anywhere, but you decided to be in a hood sanctuary with me. And we're going to tap into this energy. What's coming through? The ancestors want me to share something when it comes to the moon, y'all. Okay? Before time clocks were invented, before there were maps, Before there was a GPS, our ancestors, your ancestors, used the moon, the sun, and the stars to know when it was time to plant seeds, to know when danger was approaching, to know when the weather was going to be good for harvesting, to know which direction to go. Our ancestors also conjured and co-created with the sun and the moon and the stars, right? Their tools were limited. So they didn't have all the tools that we have now. Peace and love, Angie Gems. Welcome in, Rich Cousins. Welcome into Moon Scopes, where we pull up in the hood and we gather together and we tap into the full moon energy. How is it affecting our moon, our emotions, our decisions, our choices? How can we use it intentionally to our advantage, right? How can we be aware and ready for anything that may resurface in us and in other fucking people, right? But what I was tapping into is that, yes, the ancestors were reminding me, like, it was a time where we didn't have all the things that you guys have. And they used the celestial beings and star systems and planets like the sun, the moon, the stars, and the weather to manifest, to create, to know which direction to go, to know where danger is. All right? Your moon also affects your emotions, how you regulate them, how you give and receive love, how you're tapped into your intuition, how you can transform emotional triggers. All this is the characteristics, the energy of your moon, right? And if more of the world was aware of how their moon is affected by celestial events, how they give and receive love, you know what I'm saying? It'll be a lot of more emotional, mature motherfuckers. You know, that's the problem. One of the issues we have in the world. People don't know how to express their emotions, to regulate their emotions. Now, I know we all grew up in households, I know I did, where, you know, shit was fucked up. But at a certain point in time, you got to take accountability and responsibility how emotionally mature or immature you are. Because a lot of people don't know how to regulate their emotions, and because of that, they project that on someone else. Their hurt, their pain, their anger. Because they're not aware of how to regulate their emotions, express their emotions, acknowledge their emotions. So now you got hurt people, hurting people. That's the saying. It all comes back to your emotions. So every full moon and new moon, we tap into the moon energy collectively. We get our divine guidance. We get some moon insight. I'll pull a card for your moon sign, you know. So even though this could resonate with your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or north node, Moon Scopes is specifically designed and created for your moon sign. Abundance evening, TLC Love Closet. Welcome in, Rich Cousins, okay? Welcome in to Moon Scopes, y'all. Happy full moon in Scorpio. How my Scorpios doing? Y'all good? My Jupiter in Scorpio. How y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't snap, crackle, motherfucking pop, have you? Right? How my Taurus is doing? How my Aquarius doing? How my Leos doing? My love. Huh? How we doing? Peace and blessing, Rich Cousins. Welcome in, my loves. Welcome to another beautiful session of Moon Scopes, all right, where we tap into this lunar energy of this full moon in Scorpio, where we gather together and get the divine insight, the moon guidance, you know, some intentions that we can set under this full moon in Scorpio. Indica nights, my north node and Jupiter is in Scorpio. This is your moon, my love. And this moon for my Scorpios will be affecting your first house. Now let's get into it. Make sure y'all come in and light the chat up on this beautiful full moon in Scorpio. Remember, full moons illuminate, right? reveal. Bring to the surface. Ashe. Secrets being revealed. Amen. In multi-dimensional ways. Okay. So we're going to get into my Scorpios. This your moon, baby. Okay. This is your moon. Now y'all see I ain't playing about us. Okay. Peace and blessings to everybody just pulling up in the Hood Sanctuary, baby. You could have been anywhere, but you are here with me. I appreciate you. As we tap into this full moon energy, this lunar energy, this celestial energy that is gifting us the opportunity to transform, metamorphose. You either going to let it break you or you going to use it as an opportunity to break through. One or the other, okay? This is Scorpio energy. Very spicy, okay? Very passionate. It's ruled by Pluto, baby. Little motherfucking aggressive. You know, motherfuckers might want to fight, rich cousins, okay? That's why we tap in on Moon Scope, so you can know every battle ain't yours. It's the motherfucking Lord's, okay? You wonder why motherfuckers driving real crazy on the highway and shit. Motherfuckers arguing like, oh, shit. I forgot we pulled up in the Hood Sanctuary of Moon Scopes and a full moon in Scorpio. So motherfuckers extra aggressive. The energy is intense. It could be very chaotic for those who are not aware of their own energy. Not aware of their emotional triggers. Not aware how this full moon in Scorpio is opening the door for transformation in multi-dimensional ways. Okay? Peace and love, El Cuchillo. Welcome to the Hood Sanctuary, baby. Welcome in, rich cousins. Yeah. Let me go ahead and just light my little shell back. Let me make sure I'm sending some beautiful, bountiful, protected ass energy through this motherfucker on this beautiful full moon in Scorpio, my love. Absolutely, okay. Hey, Amanda, welcome in, rich cousin. Welcome in to Moon Scopes. Happy full moon in Scorpio. We coming in and get the tea for all signs. Welcome in to Moon Scopes. Happy full moon in Scorpio. We coming in and get the tea for all signs. Okay. How this moon will be affecting you, what house it will be highlighting the most, okay? Peace and love, Danielle. Welcome in, rich cousin. Welcome in to all my rich cousins sliding through. I appreciate the love. This is all I ask for in the Hood Sanctuary, my love. All right? Because we know universal law, karma, is the energy that you give, you shall receive. It always comes back to you, okay? So I appreciate the love that is received and that is reciprocated, all right? On this beautiful full moon in Scorpio. As we tap into the energy for all signs. Eden Cole, welcome in, rich cousin. Okay, so we starting with the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio, this your moon, all right? And this will be affecting your first house, Scorpio. This is your identity, okay? This full moon is giving my Scorpios the opportunity to do a whole rebrand, okay? I'm hearing rebrand for my Scorpios under this full moon. A whole reset, a whole rebrand, changing the color, changing the dynamic, changing the furniture in the motherfucking house, Scorpios. You heard me? Scorpios, this full moon is going to affect emotional cycles and spiritual rebirth. And because it's affecting your first house, this is your identity. Okay? What's dying away, Scorpio, you're becoming more aligned and more luminous, my love. All right, Scorpio, so this is giving you a chance to motherfucking rebrand. This full moon in your sign. Full moons give you an opportunity to release, revisit, reevaluate. And this full moon is supporting my Scorpios to rebrand everything and anything in their life at this very moment. Okay? Scorpios, let's get your motherfucking card under this full moon so y'all know Scorpio represents shadow work. So, of course, we're going to pull, I'm going to pull 3 cards for all signs. I don't want to be on here all day. I'm going to actually see how fast that I can go, but still giving information and relaying the messages that's coming through, not rushing through as well. We don't want no 3-hour video, okay, y'all? Our last Moonscope video was 3 hours, and absolutely not, okay? All right, so we are on the sign of Scorpio. Melanie Glow by Janae. Post that in the chat for me. Scorpio, this full moon in your sign is affecting your first house. Y'all do your research. All right? It's affecting your first house, your identity, your rebrand, your spirituality. Okay? This is what this full moon giving you the opportunity, Scorpio. If it don't align, you're given the opportunity to leave it behind and start over, my love. Start over new. Start over another way, okay? Let's get the shadow work for my Scorpios, baby, okay? Y'all know I'm going to post this up on my YouTube. All right. All right, Scorpios, let's get your shadow work. What shadow can be resurfacing for my Scorpios under this moon? Scorpios, you got your parents, all right? This could resurfacing under this Scorpio full moon. Your parents, those who were very influential in your life, the relationship you had with your parents. Some of you are being encouraged to rebrand your relationship with your parents, okay? However that may mean for you, Scorpio, my love, all right? I'm going to read this for you, Scorpios. What was your relationship to your parental guardians like during your teen years? Huh, Scorpio? That's something that you need to think about under this full moon. And you're gifted the opportunity to transform it under this full moon. Welcome to the Hood Sanctuary, baby. I appreciate you. Y'all know every full moon and new moon, we tap into the lunar energy. We pull up in the Hood Sanctuary and we get the lunar guidance and the moon insight on how this full moon could be affecting you, what house it could be affecting, intentions that you can set. So welcome in, rich cousins, on this beautiful Scorpio full moon that's bringing transformation, that's bringing rebirth, that's bringing to the surface anything that has been hidden for too long, that is blocking you, that's delaying you, that's in your motherfucking way, okay? All right, Scorpio, let's get your realist oracle for my Scorpios. Remember, Scorpios, your shadow is parents. All right? Your shadow work under this Scorpio full moon. Release, reevaluate, let go when it comes to your parents, Scorpios. What was your relationship like? Scorpios, the great crumbling. Didn't I tell you? Scorpios, this is affecting your first house. This is the rebirth. This is the tower. Everything tumbling down so it can be built anew. New and aligned relationships. New and aligned fucking partnerships. New and aligned opportunities with the great crumbling. For you to have something new, some shit gotta end, Scorpio. All right, so this is this energy under this full moon. Your full moon. That is affecting your first house, your identity, your rebirth, how you want to be seen, how you want to be treated, what you want to create in your life. The great crumbling, Scorpio, number 16. All right, let me read that real quick. Let me read the book, y'all. See, this is why I be on here long. Scorpios, number 16, let's tap in. Make sure y'all liking and sharing and commenting on the live and reciprocating the same energy you would like to see, right? And your opportunities and your blessings and the people that you meet. This is a free offering for my rich cousins in the Hood Sanctuary. This is something that my spirit guides sat down with me and said, this is something that I want you to bring forth. I want you to inspire people with this so they can learn more about their cosmic makeup. So they can learn more about them not just being made of ancestral DNA, but you got universal DNA. You have reincarnated several times. Your natal chart is your universal blueprint. And if used correctly with intention and inspired action, it can change your fucking life. So all I'm asking for is some love as a Pisces sun. Y'all know that's all I want. If y'all want to bless your girl with a cash app or sharing some of my spiritual content or subscribing to the Hood Sanctuary in any form, that's appreciated too. But as a Pisces sun and a Cancer moon, baby, I want all the motherfucking love in multidimensional ways. Because I show up wholeheartedly full of love, y'all. Promise you. Genuine. All right, here we go, Scorpio. Number 16 is the great crumbling, all right? Shit breaking down so shit can be made anew. Scorpio, listen. This is destruction. This is your energy, Scorpio. You are destruction. You're going to come through revealing some shit. If it don't align, it got to be left behind. So my Scorpios are experiencing transformation, endings, things that they wanted to work in their life that are no longer working. Shit being revealed. Scorpio, destruction, unexpected shifts. Liberation comes with loss, Scorpio. This card means there are cracks in your foundation that you can't ignore. Okay? And with this full moon affecting your first house, it's with your identity. It's how you show up. It's your truth. All right, Scorpio? You're shaken to your core and left wondering where to go next. Some of y'all can be literally experiencing a crumbling in your foundation, in your home, in your resources. But Scorpio, you going to let this break you? Or you're going to let the Most High God lead this to your breakthrough? Scorpio, question, what are you building? And who are you building it with? Who and why? Whatever falls was destined to crack because it was built on a faulty foundation, Scorpio. A breakthrough will come through soon. All right, Scorpios. I mean, this is beautiful energy, my love. Shit. Ain't nothing like a fresh new beginning. Whether it's in a relationship, a job, within yourself, this is just a fresh new beginning that's more aligned for you, Scorpio. And you got to embrace it, Scorpio. And you got the Two of Swords, my love. No, Jai, this is an all signs move scopes. We are on the sign of Scorpio. All right. My moderator pinning it in the chat. Full moon in Scorpio today. How is this affecting your energy? We just began and we are on the sign of Scorpio. And Scorpio, this great crumbling that you may be experiencing, you know what I'm saying? It got you in your head with this Two of Swords. All right. So y'all could be seeing 222. Scorpios, it's time to make a decision. You do have all the tools that you need. Scorpios are struggling with making a decision. Scorpio, you literally could have people physically fighting over you, or it's an angel on one shoulder and a devil on another. You fight between what choice to make, what decision to go with. You're at a crossroad because you're experiencing this great crumbling, this ending, this crack in your foundation, your relationships, your partnerships. But this full moon, which is affecting your first house, everything is happening for your rebirth. Scorpio, this is a full rebrand for you, baby. What do you truly desire? It's time to make a choice. High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Listening to your intuition. Talking to God. Following that inner and divine guidance, okay? All right, Scorpio, that was your full moon tea. Okay, since we on water signs, we're going to keep going with the water signs. All right, Pisces. Pisces. Melanie Gold by Janae, I'm going to give you time to go and drop Pisces in the chat as I reshuffle the deck. Where my Pisces at? Pisces, this could resonate with you anywhere, but specifically, this is how this is affecting your moon, okay? This is how it's affecting your moon. Pisces, this is going to affect your 9th house, baby. This is your spirituality, my love. The High Priestess, this is your connection with the divine, my love. This moon will stretch you spiritually and intellectually, my Pisces. Under your fellow water sign, this full moon is Scorpio, y'all. But this water is not flowing water. This Scorpio full moon water, this is motherfucking boiling hot water. This shit hot. Shit, this shit hot. You know what I'm saying? But not too hot. But it's definitely hot, all right? We are now on the sign of Pisces. Peace and love to all my rich cousins that's pulling up in the Hood Sanctuary. If you don't know, now you do. It's a full moon in Scorpio. That's why your energy has been a certain type of way. Maybe you've had anxiety. Maybe you've been feeling in your power. Either way, it affects all of us differently based on our moon sign. How moon tolerant that we are, okay? How some of us doing the work and some of us ain't. Those who ain't doing the work, you'll be able to see it. These motherfuckers angry, having motherfucking road rage and shit. You know what I'm saying? Blowing at you and shit. Real impatient and shit. Okay? You could be feeling anxiety under this Scorpio full moon. But let me get my notes. Pisces, this will be affecting your 9th house, my love. This is your spirituality, baby. Something within you is ready to expand beyond your old belief system, Pisces. It's time to grow deeper in your spirituality. With your relationship with the Most High God. Pisces, I'm hearing with your gifts. You are one of the most intuitive signs. You represent the underworld as well as Scorpio. You represent hidden truths. You represent the 12th house, Pisces. So this Scorpio full moon could be asking you to dive deeper. Okay? Bring it to the surface your spirituality, your connection to the divine. I'm hearing your ancestors. All right, for my Pisces, listen. Pisces, truths are being unveiled. Trust what resonates with your soul. Even if it doesn't resonate with your upbringing, Pisces. Trust what resonates with your soul. And don't be afraid to allow this Scorpio full moon to transform, metamorphose, and rebirth you. It's doing it for all the signs, but all of us in different ways, okay? Pisces, the 9th house represents Virgo, all right? Virgo is the hermit in tarot. Pisces, you are one of the most wise, all right? Your wisdom is needed, Pisces. The hermit represents an old man with a lantern. Very wise, ancient wisdom, Pisces, that you possess. It's time to dive deep, okay? All right, Pisces, let's get your shadow work because this Scorpio full moon is bringing to the surface shadows that need to be integrated and transformed. All right? Come on, let's welcome in Pisces. Where my Pisces? Drop the love in the chat, y'all. Keep the chat going. Keep it blowing up. Pisces, we have admiring others. The same thing you admire in others, Pisces, you possess. So this could be coming up under this full moon in Scorpio, your fellow water sign. And we also got judgment, Pisces. We got judgment and admiring others, my love. You hear me? Everything that you see in a mentor, everything you see in an influencer, everything you see in someone else that you admire, that you love, that you like, the reason you are seeing it in them, Pisces, is because you possess it, Pisces. It's because you have it, Pisces. It's because it's yours, Pisces. No more imposter syndrome under this full moon in Scorpio. Pisces, listen. What traits do you see in others that you wish you had more of? Judgment, Pisces. What do you judge others for? Do you find yourself engaging in those same behaviors? So these are the shadows that are showing up for you, Pisces, under this full moon in Scorpio. That's giving you the opportunity to transform and transmute that shit. So you're no longer blocked or delayed or, you know what I'm saying, stomach hurt, back hurt, you know what I'm saying, because of blockages. You hear me? All right, Pisces, let's get your realist oracle, my love. Make sure y'all keep coming in and blowing up this chat, my love. Pisces, fresh start at the bottom of the deck. I love this for you. All right, what flipped out the deck, Pisces? There you go. That's your energy, deep knowing. This is Pisces energy. You always know, Pisces, you are an ancient soul. This butterfly is giving me transformation. It's also giving me spiritual guidance. right? It's giving me the energy of she talking to the animals, the birds, the bees. That is Pisces energy. You have a deep knowing, Pisces, of what you're supposed to do, how you're supposed to do it. You're ancient. Pisces, you represent the 12th house. You have been every zodiac sign. You have reincarnated several times, Pisces. Deep knowing is number 3. Okay? Subways could be significant. Traveling, Pisces. Butterflies, transformation, metamorphosis, change. All right? Number 3 with this deep knowing is giving me the high priestess, Pisces. You know. Don't question your intuition. Don't question what you feel. Even though you may not have no physical evidence, this is this energy with this deep knowing. For my Pisces babies. Here we go. An important hunch. My tooth hurt. Psychic abilities. Channeling source. I'm a Pisces sun. Your intuition is on point. Especially under this full moon in Scorpio, Pisces. Oh, you motherfucking know even what you don't want to know. And it's going to be illuminated for you. So you're going to be able to transform and transmute your 9th house when it comes to your spirituality and your intuition. Listening to it the first time. It ain't going to take 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. Nah, I know what I know. All right, Pisces. Your intuition is on point. There is more than what meets the eye in this situation. This card means that the truth is not physically obvious, Pisces, with your wise ass. The truth is not physically obvious, Pisces. It's beneath the surface. That's what we do in the Hood Sanctuary. That's why we gather together through spirituality, wellness, community, and big hood shit. Because we know it's a lot that hides beneath the surface. Where those who are not fully awake and tapped in would not see. Pisces, you know what the fuck you know. It is what it is. They did do it. They did say it. You are hearing it. Here we go, Pisces. This card means that the truth is not physically obvious, but spiritually. You're being called, Pisces, to exercise your 6th sense. You're the fucking high priestess. You can go in the spiritual realm. You can astral project. You can call your spiritual counsel in at any time, Pisces, and get what you need, honey. You don't need no physical evidence. You always fucking know with this deep knowing, okay? Here we go. Pisces, look for signs from your guides, ancestors, oracles, and higher powers that you are on the right path, my love, okay? No matter how they try to project towards you, all right, Pisces? Let's get a tarot for my Pisces. Pisces, 9 of Cups, baby. This is your wish fulfillment, okay? Pisces, but guess what I'm hearing under this full moon in Scorpio? Maybe it's time to transform what you consider wish fulfillment. Yeah. Transform your goals, your dreams. Pisces, it's time to simplify things. Pisces, the 9 of Cups, just like the 9th house, right? So my Pisces seeing 9-9. Remember, this full moon in Scorpio is affecting your 9th house, and you also got the 9 of Cups, Pisces, which does represent wish fulfillment, okay? Which does represent a level of success. But in the after tarot, Pisces, it can represent excess. It can represent you doing too much of something with someone, okay? Because if you look at the 9 of Cups, he being real greedy. It can represent gluttony, Pisces. He got crumbs on the floor. He ain't even letting the motherfucking man give it to him. So be careful, Pisces. And this may not even be your energy. It could be energy around you, my love. Under this full moon in Scorpio, you're going to be gifted the opportunity to transform what you consider success, your spirituality, your beliefs, your intuition, knowing your gifts, those hunches, those coincidences, those synchronicities. Those are divine guidance, my love. Okay? Bottom of the deck is Sun, Pisces. I love that for you. All right? We on next. Cancer. We're going to keep going with the water signs, my love. I appreciate everybody tapping into the Hood Sanctuary as we tap into the moon scopes. under this full moon in Scorpio? What is the moon skulls? Hi, I'm glad that you asked. Every full moon and new moon, we gather together and we tap into this lunar energy. Because one thing for certain and two things for sure, if you don't know, now you do. The moon affects everything that you do. All right? The moon represents your emotion, your intuition, how you give and receive love, your home in some aspects, baby. Okay? So welcome to the Hood Sanctuary, baby, where we gather together every full and new moon and happy full moon in Scorpio, my love. So we are now on the sign of Cancer. And Cancer, y'all see me looking at my notes, okay? Because I ain't playing. Cancer, this moon will be highlighting your 5th house, Cancer. This is your creative energy, romance, Cancer, and inner child healing rise, Cancer. Cancer, this is giving playfulness energy. Cancer, this is giving new projects, Cancer. This is giving coming into soulful connections with soulful people, Cancers. This moon wants you to play, Cancer, express and create. Don't judge yourself. Let your inner child out, all right? With this play and create energy, Cancer, with it affecting your 5th house. Give yourself permission to feel joy, even through your tears, even through the perceived challenges, Cancer. Spirit is asking you surrender to what it is, what it was, and what is going to be. And under this full moon in Scorpio, you're being gifted the opportunity to transform how you react and respond to certain things in life. You have access to endless joy, happiness, prosperity, laughter. Don't look at what you don't have. Look at all the beautiful, bountiful things that you do have, Cancer, okay? All right, so Cancer, let's get your shadow work. Let's get your shadow work, Cancer, as this moon will be affecting your 5th house, baby. How you express your creativity. Your relationship with your inner child, my love. Does your inner child feel safe? Does she or he feel secure? Are they able to express themselves without feeling judged and ridiculed? Oh, this Scorpio full moon say, oh, we're going to go ahead and get down to the nitty gritty for my Cancers. Okay? So Cancers, I just saw inner child healing. That's crazy. All right? All right, Cancers, let's get your shadow work. All right? Make sure y'all continue to like. What flew or wanted to fall out, though? Loneliness. Almost flew out, Cancer. Okay? So maybe you can be experiencing some of this. Resent, Cancer. This is what's surfacing for you under this Scorpio full moon. Who do you resent? What do you resent? For some of my Cancers, I'm hearing it's even aspects of yourself, not so much other people. So what's coming to the surface under this Scorpio full moon, giving you the opportunity to transform this energy and transmute this energy and alchemize this energy, right? You got to identify this resentment, Cancer moons. Maybe it's your mother, your father, your ex-partner. Maybe it's a job, you know. Maybe it's parts of yourself. But under this full moon, you're being asked to release this resentment. What do you feel most resentful about? You ain't got to tell me, my Cancer babies. But under this full moon in Scorpio, you're being asked to answer that question. Acknowledge that energy. Integrate it and release. So you can make room and make way for all this joy. All this beautiful creative energy you have. Cancer, you are extremely intuitive. You represent the mother. I am the Cancer moon. Right? So I completely understand. All right? Create. Have fun. Cancer represents the matriarch, Cancer. It ain't your job to heal everybody else and to do everything. Cancer, this full moon is giving radical self-care, radical self-love, spa. Okay, maybe changing your diet for some of my Cancers. Redecorating your space or moving if you have to. Okay? Peace and love, the Dr. 51. Welcome in on this beautiful full moon in Scorpio. Every full moon and new moon, we pull up in the Hood Sanctuary and we tap into the moon scopes. What is the moon scopes? I'm happy that you asked. It is divine insight, lunar insight, moon guidance on how this full moon will be affecting you, what house it will affect you in, intentions and guidance to help you navigate through this energy. Peace and love, Destiny. Hey, rich cousin. We are on the sign of Cancer. All right. All right, Cancer, let's get your realest oracle under this Scorpio full moon. Y'all, this Scorpio full moon is intense. It is transformational, okay? It is ruled by Pluto. Little anxiety, okay? Motherfucker being a little angry for no reason and shit. Bottom of the deck, Cancer, is momentum. That's the green light, baby. And green means go, Cancer, okay? And then in your bag, flipped over, and motherfucking justice, Cancer. Don't worry about these motherfuckers you may resent. Because remember, your shadow work was resent, Cancer. You have all this fairy in your bag. Everything that was taken from you gonna be replaced 100 times fold, okay? All this fairy is giving me Libra and Tarot, okay? A Libra could be significant Cancers. The number 11, and it says law of attraction as well, Cancer. How you attract infinite abundance, prosperity, and opportunity, Cancer, is that you vibrate in that frequency and that energy. And because you are vibrating in that frequency or in that energy, you are attracting everything that you desire, Cancer. You will get your karmic justice. Everything that you lost in life and love and partnerships, perceived losses, will be replaced 100 times fold. In your bag is actually a tree, baby. And remember, our ancestors used to say money didn't grow on trees. Spirit say, hold up. When I supply your needs, it's infinite. It's overflow. With this in your bag and all is fair, okay? Some of you could be winning a settlement, getting back pay, getting a job offer, unexpected sales in your business. This is giving this energy with all is fair and in your bag, Cancer. That's why under this full moon in your fellow water sign, Scorpio, you're being asked to release this resentment. Anything or anyone that you may be resenting, because you don't want this to block all this beautiful, bountiful, paid ass energy that's coming through. Okay, my Cancer babies. All right, so where my Cancers at? Y'all got to drop it in the chat, my love. Y'all got to turn this bitch up, baby. You heard me? We in the hood, love. When we pull up in the hood, we turn it up. Music be playing. Love be reciprocated and shared. We be hugging on one another and shit. We garden and shit. We garden around this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? We got the motherfucking drinks going and stuff. You know what I'm saying? The Hood Sanctuary is for community. Those who celebrate you, who know what reciprocal energy is. I know the Hood Sanctuary is still going to attract energy vampires. It's still going to attract those who low-key are inspired, but they act like they're not. All right? But this is how we roll in the Hood Sanctuary, my love. Y'all never see me put my Cash App up when we do our sessions in the Hood Sanctuary. All I ask is for love. Y'all know I'm a hopeless romantic. I'm a Pisces sun and a Cancer moon, for goodness sake. I want all the fucking love. All the fucking hugs. All the fucking gifts. I don't care if it's one shit. Show me the love. I need it. You heard me? I ain't gonna sit here and lie. Those of you who say you don't need love, you a damn lie. LL Cool J could be significant, baby. I need it. Especially when it's reciprocal. Especially when it's wholehearted. Especially when it's genuine, my love. All right, Cancer. All right, let me read your oracle, Cancer, because I did not read your oracle. Cancer, your first card out was all is fair, my love. The scales are being balanced. Justice is being served. Spiritual counsel is ruling in your favor. And this is not just spiritually. This is going to drip over in your reality, my love. As I said, Cancers, everything that was taken about to be returned 100 times fold. Expect miracles. Expect direct deposits. Expect unexpected checks. All right? All you got to do is operate in this energy, baby. It's more than enough for you. With this in your bag, this is overflow. This is opportunity. I love this for my Cancers. I'm a Cancer moon and a North Node. Ashe. All right, Cancers, y'all could be seeing 11s. Okay, that's a mirror number. All right. Cancers. This is the element of air, so my Cancers may have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Restorative justice, my Cancers. Contracts, legal matters, balance. Be gracious and make honest and fair assessments about yourself and situations, my love. You are worried about a fair outcome. This is your sign that all will work in your favor. And maybe this outcome got something to do with your money, this tree, your foundation, your health. But this is your confirmation. Under this full moon in Scorpio, that's all is well, my love. All right, in your bag is number 32, Cancers. The number 23 could be significant. The number 5. 5 is the energy of change and transformation. All right, number 32, Cancers, new job. Come on now. I told you everything you lost coming back 100 times fold, Cancer. New job, side hustle booming, a physical fucking gift, a direct deposit hits. This card means there's an opportunity to make money, Cancer. So stop feeling sorry for yourself under this full moon in Scorpio, Cancer. And use it as an opportunity to create and to express. You got the abundance. You have gifts. You have talents. Let it out. Here we go. Cancer, the universe is dropping hints about where you thrive in money matters and where you can make the greatest return on your efforts. It's up to you to take opportunities that present themselves, Cancers. And on that note, and I'm a Cancer too. You know what? Let me go ahead and pin your girl old Cash App, because you never know who feel like blessing old spiritual hood, baby, my love. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw that. I know my moderator in here. Okay, you can do that for me, Glow by Janae, my love. If y'all want to show some motherfucking love to your girl, I'm just saying, because on that note, when Spirit just said, it's up to you to take opportunities that present themselves. I'm hearing for my Cancers because we are giving. We are the matriarch. We are the mommies. So we're always sacrificing, always making sure everybody else good. It's time to make sure you good too, Cancer. You deserve to be paid well for your services, your gifts, and your offerings. Okay? I'm just saying. That just came through. You hear me? Baby. So that's why I threw my Cash App up there. I am a Cancer moon. I practice what I preach. Okay? And that was the motherfucking ink. That was evidence right there. Look how we just transformed that energy. Okay, Cancer, let's get your tarot, my love. There go a Tower, Cancer, and a 2 of Wands. Okay? You don't even see some shit coming. You don't even see this direct deposit coming. You don't even see this new opportunity coming. You don't even see this motherfucking big bag coming, Cancer. Finna catch your ass off guard, my love. All right, Spirit, let me get some tarot for my Cancers. All right, under this full moon in Scorpio, can I get some tarot tea? Look, Cancers, there it go again. All right. Now in tarot, the Page of Pentacles can represent spell work, but baby, this is a new opportunity for you. It may not be a super big opportunity, but what starts small is going to grow big, Cancer. All right. And this gnome is giving me divine assistance. Someone is going to assist you. Someone is going to aid you, Cancer. Cancer, maybe some of y'all going to be paying for a new home, okay? All right? Making a big purchase. But this is the beginning of something amazing, Cancer. Let it in, my love. Let it in. All right? So we're going to go to my fire signs. Where my Aries at? Okay? Cancers. You hear me, my love? Peace and love to everybody just pulling up in the Hood Sanctuary, baby, under this full moon in Scorpio. Every full moon and new moon, we go live right here in the Hood Sanctuary. This is a free offering. I just want your love, rich cousin. All right? I want your shares. I want your comments. Because that's energetically donating to the Hood Sanctuary. And I can alchemize that energy and transmute that energy and create more spiritual offerings for my rich community. All right? They help us grow, evolve, and ascend through spirituality, wellness, community, and hood shit. Have not did Libra yet, Jazzy. We are on the sign of Aries, okay? And Aries, this full moon in Scorpio will be affecting your 8th house, baby. It's going to illuminate your deep inner world, my love. Transformation, intimacy, and shared energy, Aries. This is going to highlight your closest relationships. Parents, personal, romantic, friends. Aries, this full moon in Scorpio say if these relationships don't align, you must leave them behind so you can make room and make way. You are deserving of beautiful, abundant relationships. People who want to share resource and energy and not just want to take from you under this full moon in Scorpio, Aries. All right? Let go of what you've been clinging to out of fear, Aries. What you holding on to real tight, thinking it ain't going to be replaced. Anything that requires a tight grip, Aries, is going to always slip. Listen. Emotional vulnerability will set you free, Aries. And that's hard for my Aries to do. You know what I'm saying? I understand, you know what I'm saying? Aries all rah, you know what I'm saying? The leader, you know what I'm saying? Brave heart. I can't show my feelings. But Aries, under this Scorpio full moon, you're being asked to transform your emotions. Being emotionally vulnerable. And the people that hold that space for you. Because if they're not able to hold that space for you, your closest friendships, relationships, then some things need to be transformed, released, and reevaluate, okay? All right, Aries, let's get your shadow work under this full moon in Scorpio. Let's get your shadow work, baby, okay? I said this was going to be 2 hours, and I meant it. All right. Let's find out, Aries. Let's get your shadow work under this full moon in Scorpio. What is this full moon affecting your moon's perception, Aries? All right? It's all about how you see things, Aries. So under this full moon in Scorpio, okay, you're being presented with the opportunity to change your perspective, to see things from a different angle. Maybe in your relationships, you know, the closest ones, Aries, perception. How do you think others see you? And that's what you're being asked to transform. That's why it's affecting your 8th house, right? Aries, no more putting on the show, okay? Being with people, places, and things just because of how you're viewed. Go where you are loved. Go where you are appreciated. Go where your heart is calling. Aries, how would you like to be seen? And why? How would you like to be seen, Aries? And why would you like to be seen that way? You know? Is it for yourself, Aries, or is it for the validation of other people? That's going to be illuminated for you. For my Aries under this full moon in Scorpio. Okay? All right, Aries, let's get some realist oracle for you, because y'all know in the Hood Sanctuary we keep this shit real trio and real motherfucking real, okay? Sagittarius will be up next. Bottom of the deck, Aries, you got flow, baby, and sometimes it's hard for you to do because you always want to take control. Well, under this full moon in Scorpio, you're being asked to flow, to release motherfucking control, to surrender, okay? All right, let's get a realist oracle for Aries. Clear and precise message for Aries. Ooh, Aries, all that fell out. And that's giving your energy. And I'm not taking all these, Aries, okay? All right, Aries, All right, that's you trying to control shit too. You won't know an answer to everything. You just was asked to flow. Can I get one, Spirit? All right, thank you. Aries, abundance. That's why you're being asked to change your perception. It takes a long time to get here, baby. This is giving me the Empress energy, Aries. Creativity, fertility, prosperity. All right? This is hard work. With this abundance energy. Them watermelons took motherfucking time. to harvest. Those tomatoes that are growing on that vine. That spinach and that cabbage. Okay, Aries, your health is also being highlighted right now. Some of you need to switch up your diet. But you are abundant, Aries. You need to change your perception. You're being rewarded for the hard work you have put in, the seeds that you have sown, my love, with this abundance energy. Some of y'all can have a green thumb, all right? Could be into gardening as well. But Aries, number 4, all right? Your foundation when it comes to the energy of 4, your stability, your security, Aries, you are abundant. Number 4, let's tap into my fire signs, Aries specifically, baby. Aries, radical receptivity. Massive growth. Not a little bit, Aries. This is massive growth. Look at the size of those motherfucking watermelons. Okay, you like watermelon for days. Motherfucking tomatoes. Look at that spinach. This is abundance, Aries, nurturing precious resources into form. This card means that you are enough and possess everything that you need. You don't need nobody, honestly. We're going to keep it real, Aries. You abundant as fuck. So you have everything that you need. You're divinely supported. And that's being highlighted under this full moon in Scorpio. It says you are reaping the rewards of seeds sown long ago, Aries. Enjoy the harvest. It is time to sit in gratitude for all the abundance you have called into your life. You are brimming with creativity and love. It's giving Aries taking action, baby. You know what I'm saying? Aries, whatever you've been working on, baby, whatever you've been nurturing, my love. Maybe you ain't saw no growth in a long time, Aries. You know, you've been being motherfucking patient. This giving the 7 of Pentacles and Tarot. Aries like, God damn. I've been putting in work spiritually, emotionally, physically, in the gym, you know. And Aries, you ain't seeing the reap of the seeds that you have sown yet. But baby, you about to, and it's about to be massive growth. Okay? Gonna hit your ass like a motherfucking whiplash. And you're like, oh shit. You was in that backyard yesterday, it wasn't none. You gonna come out tomorrow, baby. You're gonna have a garden full of everything. Okay? So this is this energy, Aries. Also, abundance is not just material things. Spirit wanted me to remind you of that. Okay? Because abundance is in that heartbeat of yours. All right, let's get some tarot for my Aries. 6:03, good time. I started on 5. Okay. Aries, your tarot is the 10 of Cups. I love it. Happy family. Those who truly love you and support you. The 10 of Cups is one of the happiest cards in tarot as well. And Aries, this is your heart right here. Family. Those you love. Maybe creating your own family or blending your own family. But the 10 of Cups and the abundance card, Aries, soul community, soul family, those who truly love you. It could represent marriage. Aries, for those of you who are single, this could definitely represent coming into divine union with something who mirrors your soul and your very essence. Soulmates, romantic, personal, that are going to love you wholeheartedly. Aries, this is this energy. I can't make it up. The Empress at the bottom of the deck. Aries, y'all. And the Emperor, Aries. I ain't want to pull them for Aries, y'all. But Aries, let's get married, baby. Let's get married. See, I done it all. But frankly, girl, I'm tired of this emptiness. I want to come home to you and only you. Cause big girl ain't thinking it ain't happening. I just want to be with you, Aries. Hey, B. You about to make some babies, already made some babies, but the Empress and the Emperor, these are twin flames. This is the happy family. This is having everything you need. Y'all are leaders. Y'all are bosses. Creating generational legacy and wealth This is someone who match your fucking energy and someone you're meant to be with. Woo, Aries. Hot like fire. All right, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, where you at, my love? Sagittarius, this moon in Scorpio is affecting your 12th house, my love. I'm going to need you to sit your ass down. Okay? Here go TikTok with these goddamn objects that's the same shape and shit. Come on now, don't start with this shit. Okay? Oh god damn. Hold on, y'all. You know, TikTok want to come with these puzzles and shit. All right, there we go. All right, Sagittarius, baby. This moon is affecting your dream world, your intuition, and your subconscious. Sagittarius, baby, you can see real clearly, my love. Your dreams are extremely vivid. Do you hear me? Your intuition is on motherfucking point, Sagittarius. You are very intuitive, very wise sign as well. Sagittarius, under this Scorpio full moon, you are being asked to go in hermit mode, to rest, reflect, and retreat on what you want to manifest in your life, your relationships. When it comes to your career, Sagittarius, this ain't the moon to be busy, my love. Sagittarius, this is a time of soul level healing and spiritual revelations. Expect an upgrade in your gifts. Okay, expect communication from your spirit guides, your spiritual counsel, your ancestors to be at an all-time high. Okay, under this full moon in Scorpio, Sagittarius. All right, it's time to get a dream journal, Sagittarius. You ain't having those dreams for now. You having those dreams because those are past life experiences. Those are previous reincarnations. And your higher self is using those opportunities to bring you the resources you need in your waking life. So Sagittarius, your shit real spiritual, okay? Real witchy at this current time under this full moon in Scorpio. Your spiritual life is being transformed. All right? Sagittarius, you represent philosophy as well. So you could be asked to study, Sagittarius. Tap into your spiritual gift. Expand that esoteric knowledge. Call in your soul remembrance of all those beautiful ancient wisdom that you possess, Sagittarius. Okay? Sagittarius, some gifts are going to be revealed to you under this full moon in Scorpio. Okay? Like some new gifts coming online. And all of a sudden, you're like, damn. You know? Your clair is getting stronger. You thinking about people and they calling and shit. Right? You seeing people in your dream and then it's happening the next day. All right, Sagittarius, let's get your shadow work. Under this full moon in Scorpio. Peace and love to everybody just tapping in the hood sanctuary. Peace and love to everybody just tapping in the hood sanctuary. Under this beautiful full moon in Scorpio. Every full moon and new moon, we pull up in the hood sanctuary and we tap into the moon scopes. Right? We tap into this lunar insight, this moon guidance. Get rituals and intentions on how this moon is affecting your moon, your emotions, your triggers, your choices. Because you best believe it is, my love. All right, Sagittarius, the color of, what is the color of your anxiety, Sagittarius, is coming up. That's why your 12th house is being highlighted under this full moon in Scorpio, Sagittarius, okay? Where that anxiety coming from? Where that fear is coming from? That's why under this full moon in Scorpio, Sagittarius, you're being asked to rest, retreat, and listen within. You're a very wise sign, okay? You got the guidance, you got the clarity, you got the information within inside of you, all right? So expect spiritual rebirths, Sagittarius. The color of anxiety, spirits say identify it. What color is your anxiety and why, Sagittarius? What brings you, wrong deck. What brings you anxiety? For some of y'all, it's when you get ready to go online, huh? A lot of Sagittarius are meant to be in the public eye, huh? You get ready to hit that live button, you get a little spook, huh, Rich Cousin? It's okay. I've been there too, my love. Afraid of what people gonna say, how they gonna judge you. Baby, fuck that. They gonna talk about your ass any motherfucking way. You better look. Didn't I say you worried about people seeing you and they go all eyes on you? But that's because you the it girl, my love. Huh? I fiercely protect my personal space. That's all you need to do. That's why I do in the Hood Sanctuary, baby. We listen and we don't judge, but I don't fuck around over here or they gonna find out. Okay? I'm a Sagittarius rising, my love. All right? So Sagittarius under this full moon in Scorpio. What you're being gifted the opportunity to transform, to alchemize is your anxiety. You're meant to be seen. You have wisdom. You have knowledge. All right? And the it girl is at the bottom of the deck. You're the it girl for a reason. You ain't meant to fit in. You're meant to stand out. You signed up for this journey. All right, Spirit, let's get some oracle for Sagittarius. Let's get some oracle for my Sagittarius, the grind Sagittarius. Money, 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 money. This is giving perfecting your craft. Sagittarius, maybe this is why you're getting anxiety, but baby, guess what? It ain't going to get better until you start doing it. All right, this is giving your talents, and this is giving perfecting your talents. The more you do it, the more you do it, the more you do it, the better that you become. Y'all can go to some of my very first videos on Instagram when I was the Aboriginal Intuitive. And I was pulling from a little bitty deck. And I was all love and motherfucking light. Okay. But over time, me exercising my third eye, my intuitive gifts, I became better and better and better. And this is the energy with the grind. Sagittarius, it's not time for you to work harder. It's time for you to work smarter. This is not urgency, Sagittarius. This is consistency in your work and what you are building, my love. And I feel like this is where you get anxiety at in your work. I don't care if it's a million motherfuckers doing it, Sagittarius. Ain't nobody doing it like you, baby. Baking them motherfucking cupcakes like you. Speaking like you, moving like you, inspiring like you, changing like you. You want a motherfucking one, Saggy. Act like it. Sagittarius, number 31 could be significant. Number 13, Sagittarius. Number 13 is represented by the Death card, and the Death card is Scorpio, and it's a Scorpio full moon. Number 13 is represented by the Death card, and the Death card is Scorpio, and it's a Scorpio full moon. All right, 31 for my Sagittarius, the grind, the element of earth. Sagittarius, the grind, the element of earth. Sagittarius, under this full moon in Scorpio. It says skill development. I appreciate you, Streets on a beat, Rich Cousin. Mastery requires repetition and rhythm, Sagittarius. And this is what's being illuminated for you under this full moon in Scorpio. You don't need to work harder. You just need to hone in on your skill. Vow for consistency over urgency. I'm hearing doing one thing every day, my love. This is not about burning yourself out, Sagittarius, or doing busy work. I'm grateful for you, Streets on the Beats. Okay? Practice, focus, and determination will ground divine inspiration into something tangible. This card means, Sagittarius, that what you are pursuing requires ritual. No, you haven't missed Taurus, my love. Will require ritual, regular commitment, and little by little approach. Taurus. Sagittarius, under this full moon in Scorpio. So release the constrictions that you got to work harder. And you got to produce more. Got to put out more content. Got to be in their algorithm. Got to post more. No. You already doing all the things. This is the energy of consistency over urgency. This is the energy of regular ritual and routine. Okay, I'm seeing my Sagittarius. This is doing something. You say you're going to do it every Thursday, show up every Thursday. You say you're going to do it every Monday, then do it every Monday. This is developing a schedule, mastering your skills. You're already extremely talented, Sagittarius. Okay? All right, Saggy, I appreciate you, Tequila Rose. Appreciate you, Rich Family. Welcome to the Hood Sanctuary, baby. Every full moon and new moon, we pull up in the Hood Sanctuary and we get the moon scopes, okay? What's moon scopes? I'm happy that you asked. We tap into the lunar energy and we get this moon insight and this moon guidance on how the moon is going to affect your emotions, your choices, intentions you can set, okay? So I appreciate all of y'all. Come on through, Sagittarius. Let's get your tarot. All right. We're going to move on to the sign of Leo. Let's get the tarot for my Sagittarius spirit. Clear and precise messages, Sagittarius. See, you ain't got to work harder, baby. This is the Six of Pentacles and the devil, right? The devil is Capricorn energy, but Sagittarius, the devil represents an excess of things. Doing too motherfucking much, right? To get to this bag, to get to these coins, to get to this motherfucking money. And Sagittarius is actually what's delaying the coins, delaying the bag, delaying the opportunities, Sagittarius. Because you're trying to control, it's an excess of something. So under this full moon of Scorpio, when it comes to this, you know, this obsessive energy. Man, how I'm going to get this money? Man, how I'm going to pay these bills? Man, how I'm going to flow, Sagittarius. Allow it to come to you, Sagittarius, okay? Don't do anything for this money, Sagittarius, okay? All money ain't good money. And all opportunities don't mean it's the right opportunity for you. Don't let obsessive thoughts, okay? Self-limiting beliefs, Sagittarius. You know, the devil being in your ear trying to make you believe certain things. Do something strange for some change. Cash a check that ass can't cash. I mean, ass can't cash, yeah. Write a check that ass can't cash, Sagittarius. No, you're not doing this, my love. You hear me? Spirit got you. Be consistent. Continue to show up. Believe in yourself. And everything is going to work out as it should, all right? Leo, where my Leos at? Peace and love, Bunny. Welcome to the Hood Sanctuary, my love. Welcome to the Hood Sanctuary. To everybody just pulling up, my A1 Day Ones. You know I appreciate you. For my new rich cousins, welcomes, my loves. Over here in the Hood Sanctuary, we pull up, all right? We grow, we heal, we ascend through spirituality, wellness, community, and big hood shit. Hood shit, all capital letters, exclamation point where the I is. This moon scopes will be on my YouTube. So take a look at your sun, moon, and rising. But moon scopes is definitely the scope for your moon. Because your moon rules your intuition, your emotions, how you give and receive love, your nurturing energy, your matriarch, your divine feminine. All right, Leo, come on in. Where my Leos at? Where my Leos? Leo, how is the Scorpio full moon? Oh, it's affecting you, Leo. You're a fixed sign as your fellow fixed sign Scorpio. So, baby, it is affecting you. Okay, Leo. Leo, you okay, baby? You okay, Leo? Let's get into it, y'all. Now I got to go into my notes. Don't be judging me. I got my glasses on my tip of my nose. Leo, this moon is affecting your 4th house, baby. Okay, the energy of 4 represents your home, your stability, your foundation. Leo, I'm hearing also the people that you consider home. Leo, it's time to come home to yourself, baby. You hear me? Home is not just a physical place, Leo. I'm hearing home in your body. Home is even in some of your relationships. Leo, do these relationships make you feel like home? They got to go. The job, the connections. Leo, ancestral wounds or emotional patterns rooted in childhood may surface under the Scorpio full moon. You ain't feeling what you feeling because you're the first one. These are ancestral wounds, ancestral trauma. And you're the chosen one in your lineage to heal these ancestral wounds, to acknowledge this ancestral trauma. So under this full moon in Scorpio, Leos, don't run from the emotional triggers. All right? Don't run from the hard questions. Sit back under this full moon in Scorpio and evaluate your relationships, your partnerships, your own identity, who and what feel and doesn't feel like home. You're welcome, Queen Days. Okay? Y'all let me know after your sign. Drop it in the chat. I would definitely appreciate that. That will give me more motivation, right? More creativity on how I co-create moon scopes for us. Because this is an offering, free offering every full and new moon. I'm not getting paid from y'all for this, right? My abundance comes from the Most High God and Goddess. Some of us got to stop focusing on money. When you pay by spirit, you are always abundant. What you need will always come. And this is why my offerings are free here on TikTok. And I just ask for all your love, your likes, your shares, your comments. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you. I appreciate you, my love. So definitely let me know in the chat. It's a beautiful, energetic way to give to me. In the Hood Sanctuary, we all about reciprocity. You know, we're all about reciprocity. We pull up in the Hood Sanctuary and it's like a fucking potluck. We bring food. We bring drinks. We bring music. We bring creativity. We bring love. We listen and we don't judge. This is why I created this space. When I start going through my spiritual awakening and rebirth and transformation, no longer ignoring my gifts, my ancestral wisdom, my spiritual calling, I didn't have the Hood Sanctuary. I didn't have an open space. I was judged. I was ridiculed. I was cast away by my own family. So y'all, these spiritual offerings, me sharing my spiritual gifts, knowledge, and wisdom, come from a very deep, nurturing, divine, feminine, healing space. My love. Very much so. So I don't worry about the money. That's why I don't even, and nothing against anybody who do. I stay paid. I stay prosperous. What we need to start realizing as people is that we need to just start giving. I shouldn't have to put my cash up. I shouldn't have to tell you guys to reciprocate beautiful energy. Everything is divinely designed. You ain't here in this room by accident. You didn't pull up on this hood by motherfucking mistake. Your spiritual counsel brought you here. Your higher self brought you here. Your ancestors brought you here. It's something that you need to hear, to be inspired, something in your spirit that needs to be reignited. Nothing is by accident. And we need to start showing more gratitude. We really do. This ain't easy for me. Even though to y'all it may seem like it. Channeling this energy. Sitting down so I can have accurate and intellectual and spiritual information for my rich cousins. So they won't be hurting by themselves on this journey. Feeling alone by themselves on this journey. Wondering why they feeling a certain way inside. Why people walking out their life. Why shit crumbling down. This shit trill, y'all. Understand that. Reciprocate that. And not just with me. In everything and everyone in your life. Some of y'all, it's your ancestors. Call their name more often. Give them offerings more often. You complained about Mother's Day and some of your ancestors was hung on Mother's Day. For you. I'm going to say this and I'm going to keep going with the moon scopes. Do y'all know the real origin of Mother's Day? Mothers were forced to give up their firstborn sons. And for those mothers who didn't give up their firstborn sons, they were killed. Do your own research. That's the reason for Mother's Day. These mothers were killed Because they did not give up their firstborn sons, and this shit go way back. Keep pulling up in the Hood Sanctuary and I'll teach you some things. Your ancestors was hung and killed back in the day, and you ain't even worried about. You worried about what you ain't get for Mother's Day. Did you refresh their altar for Mother's Day? Did you give them an offering for Mother's Day? Did you give gratitude and homage for every divine feminine ancestor that came before you? Whew. I ain't gonna even fuck around with y'all. I'm gonna keep on going, because see, where I'm at, Leo. Yeah, that's how we got to here. Leo, nurture your inner sanctuary and release anything blocking your sense of safety, baby. Your ancestors protect the Holy Grail, Leo, and the Holy Grail is you, my love. Okay? I want to learn to do an altar, and I will teach you, my love. I will teach you. Do you guys want to have a group? We can do an online workshop, right? Of course, y'all gonna have to give a love donation, because I'll put all my energy, soul, time, and knowledge into it. But we can have an online workshop, and I can teach y'all not just about ancestor altars, higher self altars, moon altars, sacred spaces that you create with intention, love, and your spiritual counsel, where you go and pray, declare, and decree, where you create magic, where you conjure up energy and make the universe being at your fucking will. I can do that for you. All right, you did, Miss Cancer Kales. You know, I didn't want this to be long, but I'm going to make sure it's posted up on my YouTube, baby, so you'll be able to go back and watch the replay. I promise I'll have it uploaded by tonight. You hear me? All right, Leo, let's get your shadow work, okay? I don't know, that channel came through real heavy. That's something all of us needed to hear while I was channeling for the sign of Leo. Leo, let's get your shadow work under this new moon. And you got safety. Leo, I can't make it up. This is affecting your 4th house. And it says nurturing your inner sanctuary and releasing any blocking your sense of safety. And Leo, you got safety, baby. Leo, you got safety, my love. If that's not motherfucking divine design, confirmation, encouragement, and inspiration, it's time for you to transform your sense of home and safety. And those people who bring you a sense of home and safety, Leo. Okay? What makes you feel safe, Leo? Who makes you feel safe? Why does this bring you a sense of safety? And Leo, money shouldn't just be the only thing that make you feel safe. So for some of my Leos, you know what I'm saying, Spirit could be taking some shit from you to show that the only thing you need to feel safe is you and Source. You don't need them people. That money don't mean shit. That fucking relation, no. Safety is you and Source. I'm hearing home is not a physical place, Leo. Home is not just a physical place, Leo. It's time to feel home here and here, my love. I appreciate y'all so much. Peace and love to everybody who gives to me. May everything you give comes back to you 100 times fold. My love, I appreciate y'all so much. All right. However you want to donate to this offering, like, shares, comment. All right. Sending your girl a donation. May everything you give come back to you 100 times fold, baby. I appreciate you. Okay, we listen to some lo-fi Neo sound. All right, Leo. Let's get your realist oracle under this full moon in Scorpio. What do you need to know? Energy you need to embrace. Okay. Clear and precise messages, Spirit, for my Leos, please and thank you. Woo. Comparison, Leo, stop it. Under this full moon in Scorpio, stop it. Everyone's journey is different. All of us find battles that we don't have no idea of. We all have been through shit and we all get through shit. Stop comparing how you used to be, what you used to do, how many likes you used to get, to where you are now. Also, stop comparing yourself to other motherfucking people, Leo. You are perfect as you are. You don't need to change anything about you to fit in, to be liked, okay? To be a part of a group, a part of a clique, a part of a covenant. Comparison is the thief of joy and the present fucking moment, Leo. Let it go, okay? Leo, number 34. The number 43 could be significant. 4 and 3 breaks down to the number 7, Leo. You could be seeing 777 and 999, the 9th house. The Hermit, Virgo, could be significant, Leo. But under this full moon in Scorpio, it's time to transform and transmute this energy. It's time for you to stop comparing yourself and other people, where you have been, where you going, what will happen or what not. Leo, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Making exactly the supposed amount of money you're supposed to be making. Going exactly through the experiences you're supposed to be. Leo, with this comparison energy, number 34 for my Leo babies, okay? You one-on-one, Leo. You can't compare your shit to nobody else. You know, where they at in their journey and what they doing. Also, Leo, stop comparing to who you is now to what you used to be. For some of y'all, it could be your weight, okay? You like, damn, man, shit, I was smaller. What if I was smaller? A little bit taller? Or would have had a baller, kid, or a faller? I don't know what that song is. Where my 80s baby? What that is? I wish I was a baller. It's going to come to me and I'm going to post it in my story. But this comparison. Let it go, Leo. Okay? We are all on our own journeys, Leo. We can try on someone else's skin as much as we want, but we end up having to be smaller in order to fit in. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl at a crib I could call her. This is this energy, Leo. This is this energy. Stop. You the perfect height. You the perfect size. You the perfect weight. Got the perfect gifts. Perfect body. Perfect everything. Okay? Leo, this card shows up when you are exactly where you need to be, and yet you feel like you don't measure up, Leo, to the image, expectation, or public perception of another. Leo, what you value in others, you already possess. Consider what envy and comparison are trying to teach you, Leo, about your own desires. All right? And why you won't let yourself have them, my beautiful Leos. Okay? Let's get your tarot, and then we're on to my air signs, baby. So water signs are complete. Fire signs are complete. We are up next. Coming to my head is Libra, okay? Hey, to my Leos, if this energy resonated with you, a beautiful way to donate to the Hood Sanctuary will be to let me know in the chat. Look, Leo, bottom of the deck, the 7 of Cups. The comparison will have you choosing the wrong shit, the wrong people, the wrong everything. All right? All right, let's get some tarot for my Leo spirit. Clear and precise messages under this full moon in Scorpio. The Queen of Swords, Leo. All right? Standing in your truth, speaking your truth. There go a butterfly, transformation, Leo. The Queen of Swords mean what she say and say what she mean. All right? As well. So, Leo, you may be speaking to yourself and speaking to other people, judging shit. Under this full moon in Scorpio, you're not doing that. The Queen of Swords is also very intellectual, very fucking intelligent, have the gift of gab with her words. Some of you Leos are meant to be a speaker, okay? You're very intelligent, very intellectual, all right? Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra placements for some of my Leos you can have. You're an innovator. Use your voice. Use that motivation. Use that inspired action to transform your reality, Leo. Okay? With the Queen of Swords. All right, Libra. Where are my Libras? Okay. Where is my Libras? Libra. Libra, where you at? Libra, where you at? Okay, where you at, Libra? This moon, this full moon in Scorpio, my love, will be affecting your relationship with your self-worth, money, and emotional security are being recalibrated. Okay, recalibrated. There you go. Under this full moon in Scorpio, Libra. Okay? Your self-worth, your money, and your emotional security. Okay? Who and what makes you feel safe? Makes you feel secure. All right? And under this full moon in Scorpio, it's time to do a reevaluation of your relationship with money, Libra. Money is energy. All right? You attract what you are, Libra. So it's time to readjust your finances. All right? It's time to go back to the drawing board. For some of you Libras, it's just trying to be in the energy of receptivity. All right? Your self-worth is also going to be highlighted under this full moon in Scorpios. Libra. Man, some of these people you've been given access to, baby, don't even deserve access to you, Libra. I'm talking about not just these people that's romantic. I'm talking about your motherfucking cousin that keep getting on your motherfucking nerve. This job don't value you. Libra, yesterday's price is not today's. It's time to up the value. Libra, under this full moon, you're releasing scarcity stories. You are abundant. It is more than enough for you. The universe is working in your favor. Money loves you. It comes to you infinitely and effortlessly, unexpectedly, in all forms, Libra. Okay? This is this energy. So under this full moon in Scorpio, release scarcity stories and reconnect with the value of your inner riches. That's why I call your ass rich cousin. Roots into your worth, Libra. Remember who the fuck you are. You are worthy whether you got $5 in your bank account or 5 million, Libra. Your worth is not tied to your financial standings and how much you can give to a motherfucker and how much you can produce, Libra. You're worthy now. All right? So this is definitely being highlighted for you. All right, Libra, come on through. Where your ass at? So you go ahead and get your shadow work, because this full moon in Scorpio for all of us is bringing to the surface our shadows that are having the opportunity to be transformed, acknowledged, alchemized, and integrated, my love. All right, Libra. Let's come on through. Let's get your shadow work. What is the shadow work for my Libras? Spirit, clear and precise messages for my Libras. Parental influences, Libra. Whoo. You know, it's not a coincidence that Mother's Day was yesterday. On the day before full moon in Libra. On the Sabbath day. Pay attention, my love. Libra, parental influence. All right? This is what's coming to the surface for you, my love. All right? Who influenced you in your early on years, Libra, because they influenced your relationship with money and scarcity. And for some of you, it was your parental influence. Maybe they struggled. Maybe it was hard to make ends meet. Maybe they felt like you had to work harder and harder to get paid. You in a new timeline, Libra. Money comes to you easily and effortlessly, Libra. You get paid whether you work hard for it or motherfucking not. Okay? With these parental influence, Libra. Here we go. What parts of your parents or guardians do you notice reflected in yourself? And for some of you, it may be your scarcity and lack beliefs. And it may not just be with money, Libras. I'm hearing for you. Okay? It could be your relationships. You hear me? That you feel lack and scarcity. That it's never enough for you. That you're not going to be taken care of. Under the Scorpio full moon, it's time to let those things go. Recalibrate and reevaluate. Okay? All right, Libra, let's get your realist oracle. Peace and love to everybody just coming through. 24 rich cousins in the chat. Let's keep those lights going, my love. Okay? Let's keep the energy reciprocating. All right? Bottom of the deck, we have study, Libra. You could be embarking on a new study, going back to school. All right? Workshops could be coming through. All right, Spirit, let me get a clear and precise message for my Libras. Libras, daydreaming in your bag came on. And what we just talking about, scarcity and lack thinking. Under this full moon in Scorpio, if you can see it in your mind's eye, you can hold it in your 3D reality, Libra. Okay? If you can see yourself driving that car, having that money, being successful like that, then you can have it in your reality. I just told you, you get paid whether you work for it or not, Libra, okay? So some of you are thinking about your future, your finances, you know, how you can bring more income, more streams in, my love, all right? So Spirit say, go ahead and go into your imagination and visualization, Libra. What would you create if you knew that you would not fail? You are creative. You come from creators, Libra, with this in my dream, and I mean daydreaming and in your bag energy for my Libras. Libras thinking about a money move. Yeah. Next opportunity. How they can get to these coins, Libra. And remember, your shadow work is parental influence, all right? So be very mindful under this full moon in Scorpio how lack and scarcity may play a part in how you get money, how you attract money, the opportunities that you accept, Libra, okay? Number 32 within your bag, my love. Who else had this energy? I forgot. Number 32 in my bag, Libra. Peace and love, being. New job, Libra. Side hustle, Libra. A physical gift, Libra. Direct deposit, Libra. This card means there's an opportunity to make money. The universe is dropping hints about where you thrive in money matters and where you can make the greatest return on your efforts, my love. It's up to you to take the opportunities that present themselves, Libra. Okay? If you can see it in your mind's eye, you can hold it in your 3D reality. Thank you, Angie. I appreciate that, my love. Libra, you got daydreaming, my love. See, you think about this all the time, but Libra, it's time to take action. That's what Spirit just told me. You think about these opportunities. You think about taking this leap of faith. You think about launching this business. You think about it, but then, you know what I'm saying, your parental influence, you know what I'm saying, you thinking the only way you can get money is by working extra hard. No, Libra. I'm here to tell you it ain't. I'm here to tell you. Okay, number 22, Libra. Daydreaming, vision board, a dream journal. Okay? Consulting your dreams is a official reminder of why the daily routine is worth it. Being too grounded in the less glamorous keeps us stagnant, apathetic, and even depressed. This card calls on you to use dreams to plan for your future. Okay? To use your dreams to plan for your future. And to start taking inspired action toward those dreams. Don't worry about where the money gonna come from. Don't worry about how you gonna supply. Spirit says don't worry about all the extras. They got that. They need you to focus on birthing this dream, bringing it into your reality, and taking the grounded steps. Okay. All right, Libra, let's get your tarot, and then we will be on to the sign of Aquarius. Aquarius. This mug is still 2 hours long. We are all in 43 minutes in, man. I don't know how I can make these shorter. How can I make these shorter? I'm going to come up with a way, but maybe because I'm pulling so many cards for y'all. Maybe I'm only going to pull one card. All right, Libra, you got the 8 of Cups, my love. All right. So you could be walking away from some things and there go a full moon. You know, people, places, and things is just not reciprocal. People who emotionally abuse you, mistreat you, and just take from you. We see 2 people on these cards, Libra, so you could be walking away from a collaboration, a partnership, or even a job. It's just no longer emotionally fulfilling to you. All right? You're not getting the reciprocity. It doesn't fill you up anymore. So if you have not already, Libra, under this full moon, you're being encouraged, baby, to walk away from some shit. And if you can see the person in the distance walking away, this person up here is still trying to drink out the goddamn cups. They spilled over. Okay? This is giving energy vampire. All right? Walking away from people, places, and things that are just not fulfilling, that just continuously drain you. And maybe, Libra, you still in relationships, connections, and jobs because of your relationship with lack and scarcity, because of your relationship with money, because of how you was raised to motherfucking attract money, Libra. We listen and we don't judge. We all been there. But it's time to walk away from that way of thinking, those self-limiting beliefs, Libra, okay? Aquarius, where you at? Aquarius. 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 I'm supposed to win somewhere, okay? I've been on live with y'all. Aquarius. Aquarius. This moon is affecting your 10th house, Aquarius. Your career, Aquarius. Your calling, Aquarius, and your legacy are being awakening. You stepping into your truth, Aquarius. You're taking the fucking lead, Aquarius. You dotting the I's and crossing the motherfucking T's, Aquarius. You getting shit motherfucking done, and you ain't letting shit or nothing get in the way. The car could break down, and Aquarius is getting on the motherfucking bus. The application got denied 9 times. Aquarius gonna apply that motherfucker to the 10th. Aquarius, ain't nobody supporting you. You gonna go where strangers applaud you. This is this energy, Aquarius. This full moon in Scorpio is illuminating your 10th house, your career, your calling, and your legacy is being awakened, my love. Emotional clarity is revealing the next step in your soul's work. Lead with purpose, not pressure, Aquarius, okay? So whatever it is, lead with purpose and not pressure. It's no pressure. Let's say Tony Jones, it's no pressure. You got all the time in the world. You ain't missed your window of opportunity. Nice and slow, Aquarius. Okay? Nice and slow, Aquarius. Aquarius, what's your shadow work? Ooh. Aquarius, expressing anger, baby. All right? Expressing anger, Aquarius. Do we need to reevaluate how we're expressing anger? Remember, this is an aggressive ass full moon in Scorpio. It's ruled by Pluto, so it's aggressive, my love, okay? It's like boiling water. You know, Pisces is just, you know, like the river and the ocean. Scorpio is a tsunami, okay? It's a motherfucking hurricane. It's coming to rip some shit up. All right, so Aquarius expressing anger. It's surfacing for you under this full moon in Scorpio. All right, we listen and we don't judge. It's time to reevaluate, recalibrate, all right, on how you express anger, okay? Much appreciative of reminding me of the signs, okay? We appreciate you, Melanie Glow by Janae. We love you so much. Expressing anger, Aquarius. This is your shadow that's coming up. This is what you're being asked to integrate, Aquarius. How do you express anger? Okay? Do you bottle your anger up or blame others for causing it? Okay? Neither one is good, Aquarius. You got to feel it to heal it. So guess what could be resurfacing for you? And you are a fixed sign, Aquarius. This fixed full moon is going to affect my fixed signs the most. And then my water signs next, Aquarius. You hear me, baby? You can't stop. You gotta stop blaming people. And you got to stop holding it in. It's time to find a creative outlet to express that anger. All right? Aquarius, because that blocked up anger creates physical blockages that will turn to a disease. All right? And projecting it on others will only ruin your relationships, Aquarius. Okay? All right. What's the realest oracle for? Ooh, Aquarius, that flew right out. You got stuck. And we got in a jar. And you are not, okay? So my Aquarius is feeling stuck, feeling stagnant, feeling like shit ain't moving, Aquarius, and that's completely the opposite. That's your perception, okay? Actually, you are in a season where spirit is positioning you, realigning you, because you're about to take the lead. You're about to take center stage. You're about to be highlighted, my love. All right, you are not stuck. You are not stagnant. You ain't missed your window of fucking opportunity. You're just being asked to chill, to rest, relax, and receive, my love. Number 48 for my Aquariuses could be significant, okay? The year 84 could be significant. 8 and 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Y'all could be saying 12, 12. All right, the month December could be significant. Sagittarius, Capricorn. Number 48, stuck, okay? So this could be also in your mind. You hear me? Aquarius. All right? This stuck energy is giving me the 8 of Pentacles. This is what I'm seeing in tarot. Feeling like you don't know which way to go, what choice to make. You don't know left from right or up from down. First of all, I'm going to need you to come out that energy. Release that you don't have choices, because infinite opportunities and choices are available to you. You need to recalibrate, reset. For some of you, you need to rest. And then that resting, what you need to know is going to flow through. Aquarius, stagnating, feeling trapped, second guessing your decisions is all this energy of stuck. And this is all the energy that's being transmuted under this full moon in Scorpio. Hey, Aquarius, this card suggests that it is time to make a final decision. You're going to either stay or go. This going to break you, or you're going to use it as an opportunity to break through. Okay? Remember that not choosing is a disempowering choice, Aquarius. Trust yourself to make the right call with the information available to you and move forward. I'm hearing, Aquarius, it's you that got yourself stuck, my love. All right? So under this full moon in Scorpio, you're being gifted the opportunity to transform that shit, alchemize it. It's time to make a decision, even if the decision seems scary, Aquarius. It is time to make it. Okay? It is time to make it. Stop fucking playing. You gonna wait too long, okay? Look, I can't make it up. Hangman at the bottom of the deck. This is insight. Once you go in for solitude and rest, look at your ancestor and your spirit guide. They bring you what you need. Okay? He's hanging upside down. Hand suspense. He can't feed himself, give himself water or nothing, but here is his ancestor. Making sure that he has what he needs. Water could be significant, Aquarius. Okay? Let's get some tarot for my Aquarius. And we will be on next to the sign of Gemini. See, Aquarius, we have the Ten of Swords. You may have experienced a betrayal. This is why you feel like this. This is why you feel angry, and this is why you feel stuck. Because motherfuckers done betrayed you. Put knives in your motherfucking back. Ain't kept their motherfucking words. Alright? But tens also represent cycles, endings. No more betrayal. No more deceit. No more fake ass partners and friends. You're out of that cycle. Okay? You've completed that cycle. Aquarius, you're entering a new cycle with this Ten of Swords, my love. Okay, Aquarius, 3 people could be significant, okay? 3 people could be significant, and it could be someone that you have a family with, or you created a family with, or you were born into the family with, that you have a hard time expressing anger. These are the type of people, relationships, and connections that make you feel stuck. But it's time to transmute and transform that shit, Aquarius, okay? Baby. Who we up next? Gemini. Gemini, come on, front and center. Get your ass on up, front and center. 6:53, damn. Still almost 2 hours in, y'all. I gotta make this an hour, okay? I gotta make Moonscopes an hour. I cannot be on live 2 and 3 hours, and I love y'all so much, but geez. Here we go, Gemini. This Scorpio full moon is highlighting your 6th house, my love. Your rituals, your routines, and your wellness take center stage, Gemini, okay? And when I'm hearing rituals, I'm hearing your self-love rituals, your health and wellness rituals, okay? How you take care of yourself, Gemini. I'm also hearing how your supplements, Gemini, your body. Gemini, when you feel good, everything around you feel good. And you're able to attract so much goodness in your life, Gemini. Okay, your emotional balance is tied to your physical and mental self-care. Gemini, when your emotions are not regulated, okay, when you're not expressing how you feel, when you holding a piece for everybody else, when you putting yourself last, that fucks with your fibroids, that fucks with your mental health, that fucks with your anxiety. So what's been highlighted for you is you taking care of you under this full moon in Scorpio, Gemini. You putting yourself first and sticking to your rituals. You gonna drink 80 ounces of water a day? Drink 80 ounces of water a day. You know that's good for you. You know that's gonna help you. If you know that you need to fucking spend time with your Bible and prayer, do it. Stick to it. Okay? Gemini, release the habits that drain your spirit and honor your body's wisdom. Release the habits. And the habits ain't just, people. It could be places, things, Release them, Gemini. All right? All right, Gemini, let's get your shadow work for this full moon in hidden self, Gemini. Ain't we talking about, we just been saying self-love, self-care, self-evaluation, Gemini. What parts of yourself do you feel you have to hide in life? Huh? And we already just said that this full moon is highlighting your sixth house, your wellness, your emotional balance, Gemini. Okay? It's time to stop keeping the peace just for the sake of keeping the peace, Gemini. That's making you sick. All right? So it's going to be illuminated under this full moon. All right, Gemini, let's get and last but not least, my earth signs. We did it. Well, we ain't done yet, okay? Here we go. Gemini, what is your realest oracle under this full moon in Scorpio? All right? Clear, precise messages, Spirit, for my Geminis, please. Gemini, look how all the signs been getting this in my bag energy. Baby, once you take care of you, everything start flowing. We done got 3 signs and it got in my bag. I done shuffled this deck. I done cut this deck. Gemini, in my bag, baby. This new money, this new opportunities, this new beginnings. This a direct deposit, this unexpected motherfucking income. I don't even need to read the motherfucking book no more. I done read it so much. Okay? Soon you begin to take care of you. Put your emotional needs fucking first. Then here go this overflow and these divine opportunities. Unexpected money, motherfucking miracles coming your way, but not until you put yourself first. Your emotional, mental, and physical needs. Because then when you first, the house first, the husband first, the kids first, the job first. But you got to put you first. Okay, Gemini? But you got some beautiful things coming with this in my bag energy, baby. This is overflow. Remember, this is a tree. Our ancestors used to say money don't grow on trees, but Spirit say, hey, I got something for you that's everlasting, Gemini. All right? So you got to take care of you under this full moon in Scorpio, okay? Nope, we're about to do earth signs. I can't make it up. Gemini, Wheel of Fortune. Sister, you move so effortlessly in the Hood Sanctuary. I appreciate you, my love. Gemini, this is a Wheel of Fortune, baby. Things are turning in your favor. What goes around truly does come around, my love. You've been sacrificing for everybody else. You've been working extremely hard. You've been putting yourself last. Spirit say, you know what, and it's enough of that. Your turn. Your turn. Abundance in multi-dimensional ways. Coming to you in multi-dimensional forms. Okay? Winning the motherfucking lottery, I just heard. So Geminis, if you've been feeling like playing the number, go play it, baby. Okay? Unexpected money coming, checks out of fucking nowhere. People want to work with you and collaborate with you. Promotions at work, Gemini. Open your hands and open your heart, baby. Last but not least, my earth signs. All right, we're going to start with the sign of Virgo. Virgo, where you at, baby? Virgos. Friend of motherfucking center, Virgos. Virgos, where you at? I appreciate everybody who lasted this long, who stayed to hear their moon message. So you can be ready to tap into this beautiful energy. Have moon guidance and lunar insight. Oh, shit. What the hell going on with you, Virgo? I just dropped these cards and shit. What's going on? Let anxiety, let it go. I'm hanging, gotta let it go. All right, so Virgo, let's get into it. This full moon in Scorpio, baby, is highlighting your 3rd house. It's illuminating your 3rd house. Virgo, listen to this. Your words are magic under this moon. Powerful truths may be revealed in your close connections or communication. Speak clearly, but also listen for what is unsaid. Okay? Virgo, your words got power, baby. Okay? Instant manifestation. I'm hearing communication is key, Virgo. Communicate clearly under this full moon in Scorpio. What do you want from your closest connections? What do you want when it comes to your career? What do you want when it comes to your family? Spirit is asking you, can you get real motherfucking clear to my Virgo moons, okay? Speak clearly, Virgos, but also listen for what's unsaid, all right? This is also giving your spiritual energy, all right? This is also giving the subtle synchronicities, all right? Your body, Virgo, you represent the gut, Virgo. Listening to your gut, Virgo, okay? When it comes to what you want to create, the people you are around, how you communicate, your gut is tied to your intuition, Virgo, and you represent the stomach. Virgo, you could be having gut issues. That's a sign that you need to detox, okay? Your stomach start hurting. You start getting gas when you're around certain motherfuckers, Virgo. That's a sign you don't supposed to be around that motherfucker. I say amen, and I'm a motherfucker stay, Virgo, okay? Your words are magic under this full moon. Truths may be revealed in your close connections, Virgo, all right? You may not like these truths. These truths with this full moon in Scorpio that's ruled by Pluto may have you want to snap, crackle, and pop, Virgo. But respond with vigor. Respond with class. But let a motherfucker know what it is and what it ain't, Virgo, okay? Virgo, what's your shadow work under this full moon in Scorpio? I got to go for the go. All right, Virgo. You have the energy of family, and we said close connections, Virgo. Didn't we say close connections, Virgo? Okay. Didn't we say close connections are being illuminated, and this could be within your family, okay? Virgo, your kids, your children, your mother, your father, Virgo. How can you break the negative behavioral chains that run through your family, Virgo? This is what's being illuminated. The same chains that was on your great-granny, your granny, and your mama, Virgo. You're being inspired. You're being able to transmute and transform this energy that ran into your family until it ran into you, Virgo. Use the energy of this full moon to transmute and transform any ancestral chains, bondages that you are aware of, Virgo, okay? And remember, your words are magic. You are the altar, Virgo. You don't gotta have any candles. You ain't gotta have no salt. You don't need no bay leaf. Speak it, Virgo, okay? Declare, decree with conviction, my love. All right, Virgo. We ain't taking all these. I see inner child, sneaky. All right, Spirit. Clear and precise messages for my Virgos. Clear and precise messages. Virgos could sometimes be stubborn as well. Virgo, boss up. Didn't I tell you, baby? Virgos. Yeah, dotting the I's and crossing the T's. Book their motherfucking busy. Not letting the motherfucking generational ties of your and crossing the T's. Book their motherfucking busy. Not letting the motherfucking generational ties of your family. You shall and you will with this boss up energy. You can, you shall, and you will. Just because maybe those before you didn't have the opportunity to or were afraid to doesn't mean that you will be. Virgo, this is giving, and this already your energy, Virgo, with this boss up, baby. Okay? Not letting anything get in the way. Not even family. Not even the kids. Not even their responsibilities. Mama, daddy, you got shit to do. You know? And you moving in this energy is going to boss the family up. With boss up, Virgos, number 5. 5 is the energy of change. All right, Virgo, listen to this energy under this full moon in Scorpio. Authority, promotion, self-determination, Virgo. This getting your shit together and not letting your family get in the way. For some of you, your family has been a distraction, has been a blockage, whether physically, spiritually, or emotionally. And this is giving healthy boundaries, Virgo. Delegate tasks when needed and be infallible in the pursuit of your goals, my love. This card means that you're being crowned with respect for your hard work, dedication, and discipline. You are no longer playing small by the rules, but defining them yourself. And I love this energy for Virgos. You know, most Virgos are bosses, okay? Most Virgos are bosses, but this is a Virgo who finna step it all the way the fuck up. You know, and stop using the excuses of family and children and, you know, all this getting in the way of your dreams and your goals and what you want to create, Virgo, okay? All right. Let's get a tarot for my Virgos. Ooh, look how they slid down. Queen of Wands with your attractive ass. Virgo. Hell yeah. Boss up and Queen of Wands. You bossing all the way up. You attracting everything that you need, my love. Cats could be significant, okay? The Queen of Wands is a boss. She delegates tasks very well. She's very motherfucking attractive. She gets things motherfucking done, but not just physically, spiritually, and energetically. She calls shit into her. Okay, black cats could be significant. Look up the spiritual meaning. Y'all could be seeing black cats. Sunflowers are a sign of fertility, all right? It's time to take the lead, Virgos. It's time to boss out. You already in this energy, okay? This is how I truly believe. All right? Virgos. All right, Capricorns. Where are you, my Capricorns? Capricorn. The goat. The motherfucking goat. Okay? Every time I think Capricorn, I see that goat climbing up that mountain sideways. Capricorn. One of the hardest working zodiac sign in this motherfucker. Motherfucker that's gonna get shit done around this bitch. Big Cappies. Where you at, baby? Capricorns. This Virgo. Capricorns, you got a Virgo in your chart? Capricorn. This Virgo full moon, this Scorpio full moon is affecting your 11th house, my love. Your community and your soul-aligned connections are shifting for my motherfucking Capricorns. Capricorns are looking at their friendships, looking at the closest people around them. And Capricorns are realizing some of this shit gotta go. Some of these females, they ain't on shit. I'm hearing Capricorn tired of being the smartest motherfucker in the room. So under this full moon in Scorpio, Capricorn is realigning, recalibrating, and releasing some motherfucking shit, Capricorn. It's time to release outdated roles. You hear me, Cappy? And relationships that no longer reflect your truth. You want to be a husband, but you keep fucking these hoes. Under this full moon in Scorpio, Capricorn, it's time for that motherfucking shit to go. All right? You saying you a motherfucking boss, but you ain't showing up. It's time for that shit to go. Capricorn. There's space being made for purpose-filled tribe. You hear me? The motherfuckers who vibe with you. Who understand your fucking energy. Capricorn. That's what spirit is making way for, okay? So you know this full moon in Scorpio, breakups, okay? And not just romantic, family, and everything. This Scorpio full moon is ruled by Pluto. Pluto say this shit gotta go, okay? One way or other. We gonna do it our way or we gonna do it the hard way. All right, let's get shadow work for my Capricorns. Professional life. Ain't we just talking about it? Capricorn has been highlighted under this Scorpio full moon. Your professional life. How you show up in your professional life. All right? How you want to see your professional life. Capricorn, okay? And this is your energy. This is the shadow work that's resurfacing for my Capricorns. How does your shadow self affect your professional life, Capricorn? How is your shadow showing up in your work, my love? You know what I'm saying? Because remember, Capricorn represents the devil, and the devil represents doing shit in excess, over fucking working, over fucking producing, doing too much of something to the motherfucking point it's exhausting. Capricorn, I'm going to need you to go ahead and check it on out, man. I'm going to need you to go ahead. Professional life is being highlighted, baby. Go on, take that pen to that paper and get real of how you showing up in your professional career, okay? And where balance needs to be restored, Capricorn. All right, let's get the realest oracle for my Cappy, and last but not least, okay, will be my Tauruses. All right, Capricorn, let's get your message, okay? Cappy, what's your realest oracle? Comparison, your professional life. Stop it. You're not doing it. You're nothing like them. You're different than them. You're one of one. You're very unique. Stop comparing the likes, the shares, the comment, the bank motherfucking account. Okay? Capricorn, that's what's coming up to the surface under this full moon in Scorpio, my love. How you compare your professional life to the lives of others and will burn ritual, Cappy, under this full moon in Scorpio, you need to let it go. You need to take a real paper to some real pen so shit can get real and write down where you are comparing your life, your money, your finances, your house to other people. Okay? All right. Got to get real. Comparison number 34, Capricorn. You're welcome, my love. I appreciate y'all. Capricorn, we are all on our own journeys. We can try on someone else's skin as much as we want, but we end up having to be smaller in order to fit in. Capricorn, this card shows up when you are exactly where you need to be, and yet you feel like you don't measure up to the image, expectation, or public perception of another. What you value in others, Capricorn, you possess, if not even motherfucking better. Consider what envy and comparison are trying to teach you about your own desires and why you won't let yourself have them, my love. Okay? Yes. Cappy. And why you won't let yourself have them, my love. Okay? Yes. Cappy. All right. I love y'all. I appreciate everybody who slid through the Hood Sanctuary and got your moon scope. That lunar insight and moon. You slid through the Hood Sanctuary and got your moon scope. That lunar insight and moon guidance. How you can transform, transmute, and alchemize under this Scorpio full moon. All right, Cappy. What's your tarot? Under this full moon in Scorpio. Oh, you got this. Your fellow air sign got this. Okay? I mean, with the 10 of Swords. 10 means endings. No more betrayal. No motherfuckers stabbing you in the back and working together to get rid of the evidence and get rid of you. This is the end of the backstab, the end of the betrayal, the end of the deceit, the end of the toxic cycles. Cappy, this is why you must release. Let go and recalibrate with this motherfucking 10 of Swords. You're entering a new cycle, and then you got the 10 of Cups. You go from the 10 of Swords to the 10 of Cups, Cappy. This shit is over. You're coming into union with your soul mates, your soul family, people who feel like home. No more betrayal. No more dishonesty. No more deceit. No more motherfuckers kicking you when you're down. Okay? That's over, Capricorn. All right? Last but not least, my Taurus is. All right? My Taurus is. Taurus, where you at, baby? Taurus. This full moon is Scorpio. And we did it, y'all. I'm so proud of me. I am so proud of me. I am so proud of me. Taurus, this full moon in Scorpio is highlighting your partnerships. And guess what, Taurus? Your partnerships are a mirror. Yeah. That motherfucker who irritates you and get on your nerve and that's a liar, a cheater, a backstabber. Yeah, Taurus, your relationships are mirrors. Mirrors of things that you have healed, mirrors of things that you need to hear, mirrors of things that you need to learn from. But I'm hearing money bag, yo, I'm a reflection of you. Okay? Taurus, the Scorpio full moon is highlighting your partnerships, baby. Expect revelations around love, Taurus, boundaries, and long-term commitments in your work groups, your friendships, and your partnerships, my love. Taurus, everybody ain't being honest. Some of these partnerships are holding secrets. Their intentions are not genuine. And this will be coming to the surface for you, Taurus. Okay? And before you jump off and cuss a motherfucker out, Taurus, Spirit wants you to sit down and reflect. Okay? You ain't responsible for what you attract, Taurus, but you are responsible for what you accept. So sit back and reflect and say, what made me accept this lying, cheating, dirty motherfucker? What's inside of me? Huh? What's inside of me that keeps sticking around this low down, dirty motherfucker? It ain't got nothing to do with them. It's a reflection of my unhealed trauma, my abandonment issues from my mother and father, that first heartbreak that I never really got over. Taurus, my love. This is being illuminated under this full moon in Scorpio, and you're gifted the opportunity to transmute, alchemize, and transform your partnerships and your relationships, baby. It's somebody better for you. It's a better opportunity for you. It's a better position for you. But Taurus, you gotta believe this first, my baby. So Taurus, I won't be revealed if you start finding out shit about people. You thought that was your sis. You thought motherfucking wrong. You can meet a person today, Taurus, that got more motherfucking genuine and love for you than a motherfucker you done knew whole your life. I say y'all, man, I'ma say. Okay, Taurus, expect revelations around love, boundaries, and long-term commitments. You're being shown how to relate from your healed self and not your wounds, Taurus. Okay? You may find out some shit and you may be ready to snap cracker. Don't fucking do it. You healing, you growing and evolving. Taurus, I'm hearing no response is a response. You upgrading, you moving differently. Fuck them. Let them have that, man. No more of them siphoning your motherfucking energy, your resources. Okay? Fucking up your motherfucking day and your pH balance because from they shit. Not doing it no more, Taurus. All right, Taurus, let's get your shadow work in the hood sanctuary. Taurus, your inner child. It's time to reflect on that. Because maybe that's the reason you're accepting less than what you deserve, and Spirit is revealing that to you under this Scorpio full moon. We listen and we don't judge, Taurus. You know, that's that inner child that needs to feel validated, that needs to feel loved. That's why maybe some of your partnerships and closest friendships don't reflect who you truly are and what you truly deserve. So under this full moon in Scorpio, I'm going to need you to console your inner child. Your inner child needs to feel safe. Your inner child is asking Taurus, would you stop allowing these people to hurt us? Stop putting us in this position to be hurt. We are deserving of reciprocal and wholehearted love in multidimensional ways. And Taurus, not accepting anything less. Okay, Taurus, in your childhood, what did you not receive? How has it impacted your relationships, Taurus? Get real, my love. All right. All right, to my subscribers, baby, I'm going to get with y'all later. This live was 2 hours, all right? We're going to do a subscriber-only live, and we're going to tap in, and y'all can have whatever y'all want. I appreciate y'all pouring into me, okay? So we'll do a subscribers-only live on any topic in spirituality, wellness, community, and hood shit. Okay, if y'all want the oracle and tarot, we can do intuitive readings. If we just want to ask questions, if we want to tap into soul remembrance, okay, y'all are going to have that opportunity. All right? All right, Taurus, let's get your realest oracle. I appreciate you, Angie. Taurus, make a wish. Because whatever you want, you can have it, baby. This is also inner child energy. Taurus would make a wish. Y'all know as kids, you know, even as adults, we make a wish on that wishing well. Spirit needs you to believe that wish gonna come true. Taurus, what you desire desires you back with this make-a-wish energy. All right? What do you want? This is also inner child. Make that wish. Write that petition. Set those intentions. And like how we believe as an inner child, we believe we can do anything. We can go anywhere. We can achieve it. This is this energy will make a wish. Taurus, number 29, the year 92 could be significant, baby. This is the energy of Taurus, setting your intentions. And let Spirit come with the details and all the other things. You only responsible for making this wish. And making it with intention and magic and belief with this energy, okay? So this is this energy will make a wish. My Taurus babies, I was born in 92, confirmation, my love. These intentions you set, these rituals that you do, once you've made it, you don't need to go back and revisit it. Know that your spirit guides, your ancestors, your spiritual counsel begins to work on that immediately. Stop worrying about the timing, Taurus. I know you're stubborn and sometimes you're a little impatient, but baby, what's coming is bigger and better than what left. So under this full moon in Scorpio, make a wish, write a petition, burn some shit, and trust that of what you have set off in the universe is already en route to you with this energy of make a wish. Number 29, this card means it's a season for winning. Taurus, you are luck personified, baby. You know what personified means? You can't motherfucking lose, Taurus. You can't lose even if you motherfucking try, rich cousin. You so fucking supported, you don't even fucking know it. Ooh, Taurus. You are at the right place at the right time. Your manifestation seems to appear at the snap of your motherfucking finger. This is an indication that you are in alignment with worthy people, places, and opportunities. That's why what is being highlighted for you, Taurus, is your partnerships. Because you got big blessings coming in. And certain of these motherfuckers can't go. They don't deserve to go. They don't deserve to have access to you. Your blessings, your monies, your opportunities. So Spirit finna show you where motherfuckers ain't right, Taurus. It may hurt, it may break your heart, but it's gonna clear your motherfucking vision, baby. Okay? Point blank motherfucking simple. Alright? Alright, Taurus. Let's get your, and then look at the Ace of Pentacles right there, Taurus. And then the Moon. Taurus, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, Taurus. Okay? I'm seeing a new motherfucking home, Taurus. I'm seeing motherfucking approvals, Taurus. I'm seeing your ass fertile as fuck, okay? So keep your mind only on that of what you want to manifest, my love. I appreciate everybody who slid through in the Hood Sanctuary on this beautiful full moon in Scorpio. Thank you for allowing me to be your spiritual hood advisor, your oracle, your rich cousin. As I channel a message, lunar guidance, moon insight, as I am a Cancer moon, to encourage us, inspire us. Under this full moon in Scorpio, Taurus, my Taurus babies, Page of Swords, you ready? Okay? Page of Swords does represent motherfucker watching you and observing you, but Taurus, you are ready, baby. Okay? You have the knowledge. This is the after tarot. People coming. The Page of Swords represents learning something new. Now it's time to put those skills to the test. You got it. You're strong enough, Taurus. You may feel like you're unprepared, but you're not, baby. You are more than prepared. So it's time to put those skills, that talent, that wisdom on display. All right? For some of my Taurus, you could be learning something new as well, okay? I love y'all so much, okay? Remember, I would never DM you. I ain't on WhatsApp, all that other shit. I got one YouTube, one Instagram, one TikTok. On Instagram, I am going by my soul name, which is Seraphi Alunai, okay? So make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. I follow back. Make sure y'all follow the Hood Sanctuary on YouTube, as all my messages are timeless. At any point in time, you could come back, and if a title resonate with you, you're meant to tap in, all right? If you subscribe to the Hood Sanctuary right here on TikTok, every full and new moon, you get your own tea. You get to ask questions. You get to do topics and things of that nature. So tap in. The Hood Sanctuary will continue to grow. This is only the beginning. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Have the most amazing day. We 2 hours and 22 minutes in. 222 could be significant. I definitely will post this up on my YouTube. It'll be up by tonight, so y'all can go back, check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and North Node. But remember, Moon Scopes is dedicated to your moon, as your moon rules your intuition, baby. How you give and receive love, your emotional vulnerability, that inner child, and that healing energy. I love y'all, rich cousins. Have the most amazing day. Love you.